Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go, and starting in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Gonna be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Ready to go now, and now number 11.
The third baseman, Michael Garcia.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway in this interleague matchup. Just missed. In the air, right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Batting second, the center fielder, Drew Waters.
Drew Waters stands in.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Flips the corner. Strike one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Now the plate umpire is going to wave off the pitch as a balk has been called. And that's how they're going to bring across their first run of the game. And the righty deals. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. One away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And it's 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
The pitch. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Calls it in, 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Good eye in that spot. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 now.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Royals 1, the Dodgers coming to bat. And we're back. And today on the hill, Seth Lugo.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life in Miss Burrow's at-bats.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Kicks and deals. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Next offering is down low. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Drilled to right. Way back there. And that is gone. A gigantic blast. His 37th homer of the year. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Mookie now. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Turns and fires to Betts. Out front and foul to the left side.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And the pitch. Not even close there. Now 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next offering upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Here's a 2-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Waters makes the grab, 1 away. And let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, James Outman.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. That's to third. Fires over to first. And Hernandez is out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward. And a foul ball. Next pitch inside. Going to count 1-2. One run across to the frame so far here in game one of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of the second, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith snags it for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Missing inside, and that's ball 1. Got it by him for the K. KC down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The line to kick the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Good eye right there. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Waters makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Miguel Rojas, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that one's a little bit low. And a count 2-1. In the air out to center. Waters under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Matt.
Here's Muncy to hit. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 1. On to the third inning. Here's Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam
Frazier, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Ohtani back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss, and there's one down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The left field, number 1, MJ Melendez.
So up next, MJ Melendez. That one's in there. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing at center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Stays alive. 1-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. Tripled and scored to lead off the game. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. High fly ball out to center field. Settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And a pitch. off the mark there. And that is ball one. The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Batting up.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Check swing of the first pitch. Looked down to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. Righty delivers. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-1. Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Betts in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. That one missed.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2-1 now. This one in the air right field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for LA. Still tied 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Drew Waters. Ohtani back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swing, and he breaks his back. To first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fouled off. He was late.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Brew. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side. Hernandez over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
The designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
And now the DH, Nelson Velasquez. And first offering is fouled off. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. And that extends the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Perez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Kansas City. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The right-hander back to work. Ball drops in there. And there's a ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one ripped. Melendez makes the grab, 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. That clips a corner. Foul ball there.
Well, only on that fastball, I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the center fielder, James Outman. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. The pitch. High grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Rojas.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out far and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Once he digs in.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch misses. Man at second. Misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Bullpen action for the Royals. Matt Sauer, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Lyles getting loose as well. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And it skips into dirt. And that one fouled off. And he deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And it's gone. A massive home run. His 17th of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Sure, there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Smith batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder, so he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 1-0. Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this. Matt Sauer into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for
Mookie
the
Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mookie is fantastic for baseball. A great player, big personality. He's played for some of the most popular teams in the league.
2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And Mookie takes.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Just outside. Counts full, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
pitch. And
Well,
that's
off
off
the plate.
the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away here in the 5th. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder. Hunter.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now back.
Next to hit, Adam Frazier.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And here it comes. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in.
1
That
ball,
last one
2
called
strikes.
for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground to third. This looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Miguel Rojas will hit next.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Gathers and throws to first. That's the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, and they're on top 7-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now MJ Melendez. Melendez in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. And the pitch. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Bounced out to short, bats up with it. Whips it across. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Waters at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Royals 1. Bottom of the 6th. Max Muncy at the dish.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
The line of the pitch. There's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one missed. got him swinging for the strikeout. Gets to it on to first.
He's
Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone.
Up next,
Now it's the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Fastball for a strike. Oh,
Nope.
he doesn't
Ball
get the
one.
call. And the count even 1-1. On the ground to the left. Sends it to Perez. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here in L.A. at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Ohtani back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And Witt is out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. Gets the outside corner with that one. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Headed down the line. Hernandez ranging after it. That's out number 2.
Up next to the Royals, the first baseman.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Up the middle. Over to Rojas. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're down 7-1. Here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. That's ripped to right down the line. Renfroe brings it in. And there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Jake Brentz getting ready to go. Stratton warming up as well. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Melendez ranging back. Forget it. His 28th home run of the season. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, bases empty. And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a curve misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Hayward stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Popped up. Perez under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin. The pitch. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. There's Hernandez handling the chance. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Number 16, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. Corrals it. 2 away down.
Now back, second baseman, Adam.
And next up for the Royals, Adam Frazier. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Muncy makes the catch, and that is that. Royals bats are quiet there. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Outside. There's a strike. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
The Dodgers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-0. Fastball for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And it's even up.
2-2 down.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Muncy, batting with one down, takes a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Outman leads off first with one away. To the right side, and it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Man at first, the batter now will be Will Smith. On the ground out to short. Witt over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for LA, and it remains an 8-1 game. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. So up now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. One down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And that's just foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that one is inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ohtani is just 1 strike away. Lined into right. They'll squeeze it to the final out, and the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.